Hey friends, it's December 31st, 2019. This is my unofficial first episode of What's on My Mind. And I'm realizing that I should probably invest in a selfie stick because holding up this phone is not going to work for me. Anyways, it's New Year's Eve. Definitely been thinking about a lot this last year, this last decade even. So many changes, so many transformations, so many things to think about. Going into the new year, going into the new decade, it's pretty exciting. 2019 for me was definitely another transitional year, but I feel like it's definitely like a better year than many years past in a lot of different ways. Definitely feel a lot more stable than I've been in a long time. Feel a lot more confident. I got lost for a little while in the last few years, and I'm finally finding myself. I'm circling back and regaining myself again in a way. I got my voice back, and I feel like 2020 is going to be the year that I really refine it and really define who I am and where I'm headed, at least in the next 5 to 10 years. My trajectory is there, and I'm ready to keep trudging along that direction. Anyways, I figured that it would be good to record just because I am trying to get myself out there a little bit more in 2020. I'm trying to be more of myself. I'm trying to gain a little more confidence. And so that kind of leads me to some keywords that I have for the new year. Because I think it does help to talk about it. It helps to put it out there. I feel like there's a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a little bit more commitment that you can get out of yourself when you make yourself more accountable. And so this is me being accountable to myself and committing to myself all the goals that I have for the next year. So in the last couple of days, I've been thinking about like keywords that I really want to focus on for the next year or the next few years even. And the first word is authenticity. That's something that I've really struggled with in my life. Just finding my voice, being confident in that voice. I feel like a lot of the times I'm more apt to follow the pack. I am a people pleaser. It's just the way I am, I guess. And so finding my authentic self, being genuine, that's a big deal for me. So definitely practicing being as authentic as I can be in the next year. Really putting my voice out there and speaking my truth. So authenticity is my first word. My second word is trust. Trusting in myself, trusting in my instincts. I feel like when I did get lost a few years back, it was because I wasn't trusting myself. It was because I wasn't listening to my instincts. It was, I was kind of going with the flow, and I still do go with the flow, but sometimes it's not always the best thing, especially if you're not listening to yourself and listening to your gut. So trusting in myself, trusting in the process, trusting that the universe has its plan for me. That's a big thing. And really just really owning the fact that I am in control of my life and trusting the process. My next keyword is confidence. That's something that I go back and forth on. Some days I can be really outgoing and really put myself out there and really feel that confidence in myself, and other days not so much. Maybe that's the Gemini in me Sometimes I really just want to be like, blah, here's me, this is who I am. And other days I just kind of want to crawl into like a little hole and not talk to anybody. But practicing confidence, that's definitely my goal for 2020. A really big goal is, trusting the fact, again, keyword trust, trusting the fact that I know what I'm doing. Imposter syndrome is a real thing, and I feel that a lot. I know a lot of you out there probably can relate. So confidence in myself, confidence in my abilities, that's really big for me, and really owning that, and knowing that, yes, I do know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm talking about for the most part. And yeah, gaining that confidence to put myself out there in ways that I haven't before, like this video. So there's that. My fourth keyword is adventure, being adventurous. And again, that goes kind of hand in hand with confidence and trusting. I want to explore more. I want to explore more of the world. I want to explore more of myself. I want to adventure more into avenues and realms that I haven't really gone into yet, whether that be, more media, more of this vlogging type stuff. I don't know. I'm getting myself back into a place where I feel like I'm really able to diversify my options, I guess. Diversify, what I'm putting out there into the world. So, not just doing makeup, not just doing events, but really exploring more of music again, more creative content again, and getting more into maybe even more metaphysical things. I don't know, crystals, yoga, whatever it may be. So adventure, that's another one. And the last keyword is family. It's definitely become more of a priority for me in the last year or two. Focusing on my daughter, focusing on my parents, focusing on the family that I have here, the small family that I have. And it's not just blood related family, it's also friends, people that have been in my life for a long time, my partner. So family is a big focus as well this year, in this coming year as well. In 2020, I feel like it's going to be a key part in the coming year, and really developing those relationships and really letting them blossom. So family. So those are my 5 keywords that I really want to focus on. There are a few other bonus things that I really want to do. Leveling up my career, that's definitely a big thing. Hence why I'm putting myself out there more. I'm challenging myself to put myself out there more this coming year, as far as my beauty career, my makeup career, my marketing career, whatever I decide to do going forward, is really just like trying to challenge myself in ways that I haven't before and really put myself out there. Whether that be investing more in myself, fighting that imposter syndrome, knowing that yes, I do have the skills, I do have the talent to do all the things that I want to do, and do it confidently. And that kind of goes hand in hand with changing my relationship with money. Money, to me, it's a love-hate relationship, right? I feel like it's an evil necessity. Maybe not a lot of people look at it that way, but for me it is. I grew up comfortable, middle-class family. I had everything I ever needed. Maybe not everything I wanted, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Like, I've been broke. I've been broke. I have also been comfortable enough to support myself. And I'm getting back to that place where I'm really evaluating my relationship with money and how it can help me level up in my life and in my career, and also help the people around me. Philanthropy is a huge thing for me. I always want to be able to give back to my community. And so changing my relationship with money and how I look at it is not just an evil thing or an evil necessity, but as something that I can use to help, just myself, but others as well. And I think that's going to be a really major thing for this coming year, is really not limiting myself in that way of looking at things differently from a different perspective, as far as, finances and the economy or whatever. And, that goes hand in hand with leveling up my career, and also with the things that I want to do, like travel. Traveling takes money, and I want to travel, so there's that. Traveling, definitely want to do more of that in 2020 and beyond. I did get a chance to visit a few new cities this year, and once you get that travel bug, you just gotta keep going. And so I would love to see more of the world. Maybe if it's not in 2020, maybe in 2021. Who knows where this next year is going to take me. And last but not least, I think is also something that I want to work on, is not seeking as much outside approval. I feel like a lot of the times, like I said earlier, I'm a people pleaser, and so I'm always looking to make other people happy before myself. And I have to realize that making myself happy is not selfish. It's not selfish to focus on myself. It's not selfish to want things for myself. And I'm really fighting that idea of self-care isn't selfish. Saying no to people isn't selfish. So, and boundaries is a huge thing. So I really want to stop seeking as much outside approval as I have done in the past, and really focusing on making myself happy. That's a really big thing. And so I think I'm getting there. And we're on our way. 2020 is coming. I'm really excited. It's the start of a new decade. A lot has changed in the last 10 years, and I'm ready to see where this next decade takes me. I'm really excited. So, yeah. Hopefully you'll be seeing more of me in the next year. Actually, you will be seeing more of me in the next year. I will be confident in that. So, I hope you guys have an amazing new year. Be safe, have fun, and I'll see you in 2020. Bye.